Hey y'all, welcome to another uncertified ink video. Today we will be using aloe vera to make aloe vera powder. This is my little at-home garden here. That's another aloe vera plant that I have. I'm so proud of them. I cut the aloe vera. I try to go as close as I can to the actual stem or the root of the aloe vera when I cut it. The lower ones are the ones that grow first. And as you can see, the yellow part that's on there, that's a little sap. Make sure that you let all of that drain off of your aloe vera, and that actually helps heal your tree when you cut it. But let it all drain off, and then you're actually going to wash your aloe vera to get any impurities off of it also. So this is my clean, fresh aloe vera. As you can see, it is clean. There's no more yellow there. This is the aloe vera that I dehydrated, and it actually rehydrated before I actually ground it up. Make sure when you cut your aloe vera, you cut from the base and you cut them as thin as possible. This cuts down on your drying time and the amount of heat that you will use in your dehydrator. So let's talk about some of the ways that aloe vera can actually benefit you and be healthy for you. It treats sunburn, blisters, burns, and even shown signs of protecting against sun radiation damage, and it speeds healing and encourages cell regeneration. It can boost your immune system, strengthen white blood cells, and it's full of antioxidants. It can even fight gum disease. Take it, mix it with your toothpaste, and then you have an aloe vera paste now. Aloe vera even contains enzymes that aid in digestion. It's a natural laxative, even though it may take a few hours to work. It reduces inflammation, reduces pimples and acne, creates glowing supple skin, and promotes hair growth and restores some of that luscious shine. I will be using a dehydrator to dehydrate my aloe vera. Some people like to put it in the oven at a low temperature with the oven door open. Some people even cut it really thin, place it on a pan, and put it out in the sun for a couple of days. Whatever works for you. Once it gets down to the small pieces, sometimes those small pieces fall through my dehydrator. So I just cut it in half and have two long small pieces that I place onto the dehydrator. These are all my pieces, and it will be very sticky at this point. I take them and I place them on my dehydrating pan. Sometimes I just take a big clump of them and throw on there and spread them out as I go. Make sure that they are not layering on top of each other. They can be close to each other. Just do not allow them to lay on top of each other, because that will also cut into your dehydrating time. Make sure that your small pieces, sometimes they fall through depending on the type of dehydrator that you have. Sometimes they fall through the little holes that allow the heat to flow through and under and around. So just pick those up, and I like to place them towards the center of my dehydrating pan or on a large piece of plastic of the dehydrating pan, so they have something to lay on top of and not have to worry about falling through. We went over some of the benefits of aloe vera, especially in a concentrated powder form. But with the powder, I like to add them to my skincare and hair care products as an added boost because it's so concentrated. But some of my favorite recipes I will be adding to the Main Cuisine YouTube page and the Facebook page of Main Cuisine. So you can go there soon and find them. So I just put the top on my dehydrator, and that's all of them sitting there nice and cozy. It won't slime or fall through, so you don't have to worry about that. Just put the top on and it's ready to go. Now on my dehydrator, I like to set it just as a template. I set it at 12 hours and 30 minutes When it's not a lot of pans, it usually doesn't take that long. And I set the temperature to 131 and I allow it to cook. And this brand, it actually is not loud. You hear a little bit of humming on there, and that's it. And it's good to go. I can go to bed and it'll run throughout the night for me. I actually allowed this to go about 10 hours or 10 and a half hours, and it was completely dried out. And the white part that you can see, that is the concentrated form, because aloe vera is mostly water. That is just the concentrate from the aloe vera. So you can see the white part in the middle. That's all that aloe vera goodness right in there. And then we're going to pull all the other pieces off and then blend them. Now, when you're pulling them off, sometimes they stick, but it's easy to come off. They pop right off, even if they're sticking. So I just move them around. Sometimes they fall to the bottom. That makes it so much easier for me. But just remove each piece off of your dehydrating pan and add them into your coffee grinder. When I'm using my coffee grinder, I like to pulsate them because since they're so small, they tend to move around more instead of sticking to the bottom where the blade is. So I'll pulsate it a few times until it grinds up, and then I'll just allow it to run. You can see the powder now forming because some of it is sticking to the top of the grinder. And look at that. Yes, there will be smoke coming through because the particles are so fine now. And what we have is our dehydrated aloe vera. You can even put it through a strainer if you want it even finer and re-pulsate or do that part. So this is what it looks like, our powdered aloe vera. This is what I have accumulated from about 4 large leaves and the small leaf that I completed with you all. Remember, it's very concentrated. Make sure that you store this in a safe place and somewhere that it will not come in contact with humidity or water. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe to our channel, and hit the alarm so that you can see more content from the Uncertified Incorporated.